You guys can take a breather for just a second. This next song is a song with a real powerful story behind it, actually. It was written by a close friend of mine. See, this close friend of mine, he wasn't even yet in his mid-20s. See, he was right out of college. And he landed one of the top jobs at this internationally known recording studio. Within a few months, he had worked his way up to the corner office. He was being fitted for $1,000 suits. He was driving around the company Mercedes. Things were going so well for him, the college he went to even featured him in the who's who of their alumni news. Really, he was kind of starting to live the kind of life that every parent would like to write about in their annual Christmas letter. But it didn't last for very long. One day, a county sheriff showed up at the front door, and my friend quickly found out that the company was involved in a lot of fraud and was on the edge of bankruptcy. So as the company went under, my friend not only lost his job, but he lost thousands of dollars that he was owed in back salary. But you forget, my friend, he's a resilient guy. So it wasn't too much longer that he actually was able to use some of his connections to get another job at another record label. And things went okay for a while, but pretty soon he found out that his new boss had a violent temper and actually had a history of violence. And it was after only a few months that one day his boss lost his temper and he fired my friend without reason. When my friend tried pressing him for his last paycheck, he was given two options: either walk away quietly or expect someone to show up at his door with a baseball bat. Having lost two jobs in such a short amount of time, my friend couldn't get a job interview to save his life. So he did the only thing he could. He went back to waitering as he had done in college, but it was a slow time of year. He couldn't find enough work. He'd pick up any odd jobs he could, but he just couldn't seem to pay the bills. And so pretty soon his credit cards were all maxed out, and they shut off his phone. And he received a letter from his landlord saying that if he didn't pay up all of the money he owed in back rent, he'd be out on the streets in 5 days. Well, it was 2 days before Thanksgiving, and my friend looked in his banking account and realized he didn't even have enough money to drive home to see his family. He was too broken down and ashamed to tell anybody just how bad things had gotten. So the day before Thanksgiving, he went, before the crack of dawn, before the sun even rose, he went into one of those day labor places where you carry around bricks or something for a day and they give you cash. So he got there and waited for hours in rows and rows along with drug addicts and alcoholics, and my friend sat there waiting to hear his name called. Finally, after a few hours, they called his name, and he accepted an assignment for the day that nobody else in the room would accept. He was to go and deep clean the kitchen of a sushi restaurant. You can imagine how dirty that'd be. So here my friend is, the day before Thanksgiving, on his hands and knees in the kitchen scrubbing the floor for $6.15 an hour, when only 6 months earlier he had been living high, had been living with the Mercedes and everything. And it was in this moment that my friend realized that anything we have can be lost. We can work hard, we can work diligently, and still lose our job. Someone can take care of their health for their whole life and yet be told that they've come down with cancer. Someone can invest their heart into a relationship for years and yet have the other person just walk out on them. And throughout this, my friend realized that if everything we have can be lost, then we really don't have anything at all, do we? Except for one thing. he had hit the very bottom and he felt like he had nothing left, Jesus was still there for him. Even when everybody else felt distant to him, Jesus was still there. And so he realized if Jesus is the only thing that doesn't disappear, that you can't lose, then maybe he's just about the only thing that you ever really have. So he wrote this next song we're going to sing called All I Need, All I Have. And in case you guys didn't figure it out, my friend was actually me. When I fell, you could tell. When I fell, you came down by my side on my own, all alone, on my own, never one left but you. 'Cause you're not just all I need, you're also all I have. You're not just all I need, you're also all I have. Yeah, you're not just all I need, you're also all I have. You're not just all I need. All I need, all I have. All I in despair, but you care. In despair, but you feed me one more time. Broken down, look around. Broken down, never one left but you. 'Cause you're not just all I need, you're also all I have. You're not just all I need, you're also